It's 7:08, and in just a matter of hours, we're expected to learn who will be tapped to lead MARTA into the future. The board will vote this afternoon to choose one of these three candidates. Here they are on your screen. Cleveland Ferguson III from Jacksonville. He is one of the candidates. Then interim MARTA CEO Jonathan Hunt, or it could be Leroy Jones from Washington, D.C. MARTA is selecting a new leader during a busy time. The agency just touted huge ridership numbers during the FIFA World Cup, but became the center of a federal investigation after violent encounters on trains. Atlanta News First, of course, will bring you the decision on air and online as soon as it happens.